Welcome to another unboxing video. Today let's open up Sequence, the premium edition, and let's see how premium this version of Sequence really is. And thank you for watching this on Table Greatness. At first glance I see that the Sequence Premium Edition is a bigger box from the original one. So being a premium edition, it should have premium parts. But also, from what I'm looking here at the box isn't so premium. I don't know if you could see there, but there are stains already on the box. There's already some creases in the corner. There's already some cracks and some tearing here in the corners. So the box is not premium per se, but this version of Sequence does have a giant board. It says it has exclusive chips and deluxe cards. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Alright, so here we're presented with the instruction manual. These are in color, blue and yellow. And then here we have the board, a premium board. So as you can see here, maybe you can see it with the light or not, but it does say Sequence on it. It's glossy black. So let's pull out this board and see how it looks. So at first reaction, I could tell you that this board is very big compared to the original Sequence. This board is really big. I can't even fit it in the frame, but it is nice quality. I like that it's big because you could actually see the cards a lot better. This is a good size board for 4 people. It spreads out really nicely. I actually do like this big board. It's really makes an impact compared to the original. And then we'll look at the other board a little later, so we can get an idea how they look next to each other. Right, so here we have the tokens, the blue, the green, and the red. So the tokens are a little different than the original ones. And as you can see, they're double-sided. In other words, one side says Sequence on it, while the other side has white markings. So whenever you complete a sequence, you can flip over to the Sequence side, which I like. This is a lot better when compared to the original, because with the original you just have the same color on both sides, and with this you could actually visually see when a sequence is done. Here are the premium cards. They come in this nice box. The box is just regular cardboard, but I like the color scheme and the design on this box. Alright, so here are the cards. This is the back of the cards. So feeling these cards for the first time, they don't necessarily feel like they're premium quality. I don't know if you can tell, but the ace is already creased here on the corner. So even though they give an appearance of premium, they don't really feel premium like you would expect, like a cloth or some kind of weatherproof material. And the cards, they feel like they're somewhat stuck to each other. You know, they're brand new, but you would expect the softer feel. Feels kind of rough. Can't really spread them out that easily. I really have to press down and, you know, try to spread them. When it comes to shuffling, I'm sure it'll be fine, but I was expecting a little bit more premium feel on the cards. So they shuffle fine. I would say that these are just like a basic deck of cards. They don't really necessarily feel premium. I feel like they will crease easy. There are better cards out there when it comes to a deck of cards and the way they feel. These, I don't think these feel premium per se. They just have a nicer design on the back. Just a little bit of a letdown, being that it is a premium edition. So here's an older version of Sequence. So let's take a look at some of these contents. So the same way you're presented with the instruction manual, and the board here is a marble design, and the board is obviously smaller. Here are the tokens. So here we have the tokens side by side, and then if you flip them on this side, you have Sequence on both sides that are the same. So the only difference is the side where you have all the symbols there, but the tokens are the same. They're not any different in terms of size, just the marking on each side. But one thing to note with this version of Sequence, which is an older version, the cards came in a pouch. So like a fabric, and the cards are obviously have been used for a while, so they're a little bit more worn down, and this is the design on the back of these cards. And these are the cards that came with the premium edition of Sequence. It would have been nice to have a better box to store these cards in. Seeing that the older version came with a pouch, at least it gave a little bit more protection on the cards. It's just a nice little touch to have a pouch just to put in cards. But in the premium edition, I think I would expect a better quality box, or maybe even like a pouch like the older version, or even a hard shell case to hold the cards in. Alright, so comparing the boards side by side, you can already tell a huge difference. And you can tell that the premium edition has Sequence written on it, while an older version of Sequence has the marble texture. Now if we open it up, let's just see how they compare. Alright, so you can see here the difference in the board. You can tell the cards are probably double the size, and if you put it from corner to corner, it is a nice big board. So having this big board just makes it easier to play with, easier to see. It expands the whole table so more people have access to the board itself. So this is just an example of how the board might look with some pieces already on the board. Then if you get a Sequence, you just flip them over to mark where the sequence is done, and then you can clearly see the sequence on the table. But having these marked tokens just makes a huge difference when you're playing the game. But what I do like about this edition is that it does have a bigger board, and the tokens are double-sided, so one side's marked and the other side is has the logo. You can clearly see the difference between a sequence and that, one that's being worked on. The cards are a letdown. I wish the cards were a little bit more premium, maybe cloth or some kind of more of a tear-resistant material. And also the box that holds the premium cards. This box, I really had to be careful not to tear it. If you're not careful opening this box, it will tear. Especially the first time you're opening, it will tear here on the side here. So even though it is a nice looking design on the cards, I wish they were better quality. Even though I wouldn't call this a premium edition, it's still worth having for the bigger board and the unique tokens. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. There's a lot more unboxing videos in the channel. I really have to press down and, try to spread them. Dun dun dun.